creating opportunities, building bridges, developing talent. This is Vuka Rugby. This is The Awakening. This is Vuka Rugby. Day 5 of the Vuka Rugby tournament, and the kids from all backgrounds were as excited as ever. Even though the fields were slightly wet and waterlogged after the rain in the Cape Town area, this certainly didn't dampen the spirits of the fans or the children. It was promising to be an exciting day of rugby as all the teams were fighting for the berth in the Gazelles squad. The fixtures for Day 5 saw the Flyer Falcons up against the UTI Hurricanes, the Blue Label Gladiators were getting ready for the Southern Sun Mustangs, it was the BMW Crusaders against the Empty and Hungry Lions, Share Africa Housing Chiefs and Hi-Fi Stallions were getting ready for each other in round 2, in the Richmark Cobras were getting ready for the Storm Force Highlanders, and finally the Budget Cape Storms were preparing for the Pop Predators.
We moeten eindelijk de game 4 gaan winnen, maar hinderling hier is en we van kleine dingen wat ons die punten laat verloren. We was eindelijk in de eerste helft, het is een keer een sukkel, de terraals weer gegooid, maar tweede helft kan ons die game hier trek met twee terraals. Uiteindelijk zwak is, maar we de game gaan winnen. We zien uit naar de laatste game van hoe komt die game wat nog wat zaak maakt of hoe semifinals speel of ons kan klik in die final kan in een betere positie is. Dus met de laatste game en misschien bij je.
Het was een goede game geweest, het was een baie harde game geweest. Het is regtig blij vir die ouens wat die game van die getrek het. Die conditie van die veld was baie zwaar geweest, maar die ouens het goed gedaan in die conditie. Hulle balskills was baie goed geweest. En hulle kon die ouens verder gewen, maar ongelukkig het die weer met ons saam gespeel. Verlede jaar het ons met ons final gaan speel, maar die jaar is ons nog bezig om weer momentum te bouwen. En ik geloof ons gaan weer een wees van die ouens wat in semifinals gaan spelen. Ons moet die laatste game winnen en ons moet ons moet alles geven voor die laatste game.
I think we did well and we showed that we have character, and I think we pushed through, but at the end of the day the other team won, so it was very bad, it was difficult, and it was one of my baddest experiences of my life, so but it was a good game.
We did good, just the conditions, grass, the field is slippery, water on the field, that counted against us, but in general I'm happy with the performance. I just need to go back to the drawing board and rectify our mistakes. Next game is just another one for us, so we actually looking out to the results of the following games and take it from there. Nice seeing the boys enjoying themselves on the field.
Next support, next up.
Dat was nogal nice om in die laatste tijd te komen winnen. Het was een harde game geweest en in de boys is niet alles wat we gegeven ingegeven in de game. Hopelijk kan dus hieruit leren en net hij samenvat tot in de volgende game en verder presteren in die toernooi verder.
Definitely hard work, well deserved as well. We came back after 3 losses now, so we can just build on this. Definitely one on our side with the team play and the forwards. Lost for the other team, I think their gelling wasn't quite what it should have been. Conditions excellent for us, I must say. This is the type of rugby that we like as a team. And this is perfect rugby weather.
Yeah, we lost the game, but it was our game, but we didn't manage to win the game. Yeah, like we didn't go to practice for this game, but we lose it. But next time we will win. Like we're going to win, obvious, and of course we're going to win the next game.
I'm really disappointed. You see, the game was ours, but we lost our own game and we just threw the game away. It was in our hands. We lost a lot of penalties. The guy didn't want to kick, but he wanted to play. But playing, then we lost the game. No, everything is fine. The fields are good for everybody. Just our chance was not there.
Vuka inspired me actually to become a referee. I went to one of the courses and then Mr. Bento Ron came to me and he asked me, don't become a referee? And I'm like, yes. Then I went to him, went to the courses, become a ref. So he was about the steering the, and yeah, and stay away from drugs, alcohol, be active. It's been great so far. Ref under 19, Vuka, and yeah, I'm getting there.
Vandaag denk ik ons het een goede game gespeeld. Ons het uitgekomen voor rugby. Ons het laatste week verloren. Maar vandaag goed opgemaakt. Ons kijkt voor de volgende gelegenheid, voor de volgende game. Ons kijkt vorentoe. Om net een paar dingen oefenen. Wat ons vandaag op het veld verkeerd gemaakt heeft. Dan wil ik net aan danken zeggen vandaag. Dat ik de gelegenheid gekregen heb vandaag om op het veld te spelen. Dat ik hier kan spelen. Dat mijn team uitgekomen is eerstens. En met mijn coach wil ik net danken zeggen. Dat hij uitgekomen is. Ik weet elke coach wat zal uitkomen vandaag op zo'n dag om uit te komen voor zijn team te coachen. Daar wil ik zeggen dankie voor de mensen wat die hele programma bij elkaar gezet vandaag. En voor de mensen, de referees wat uitgekomen is. En voor allemaal de moeders, de ouders wat uitgekomen is. En dan wil ik dankie voor het team wat uitgekomen is. Wat we ons een goede game gegeven vandaag. En voor ons goede opponenten geweest voor ons vandaag. En goed in onze spelen. En voor mijn span wat goed teruggeveegd.
Baie beter as verlede week. Ons het teruggekom na al goeie pakslaaf verlede week. En die week het die manne gewys nee, ons kan basic rugby speel en dit is wat ons gevra het by die manne om te speel rugby met dissipline as 'n span. En ons bedank vir God dat dit het gebeur vandag vir ons. Bietjie moeilik is meer geklink na 'n swembad vir ons, but alles wat ons speel, deesdae kry ons dit kondisies so dit eintlik vir ons gehelp ook.
Dankie coach.
Okay, my name is William Coach. I played scrum half, so we like to change Western Province to give us this opportunity to show us how can we play rugby, and we love it the game that we were playing now. So I wish Western Province can give us a lot, maybe trainers, those things, but still some of the things when we finish playing the game. Because I love the referees, the things they are doing. They are refereeing well, and the linesmen also they are doing their well thing.
I say our guys need some more practice, some more skills. Anyway, I've said thanks to the refs, and those games we lost. It's been a big problem anyway. I think we need some more work to do to my team. I hope maybe next Wednesday we're going to play well. Yeah, it's a little bit tough at the moment because our guys never play with this youngster. He just practices for a few weeks now. Now we need some more combination together.
Nothing specific. We're working on a win. That's the most important thing.
Touch! Push! Engage!
Yeah!
Really tough game, and you brought it to us. We'll just work on it at practice, and we'll come. Hopefully, we can come again and beat you guys. Thank you very much.
Yo, the Cobras, you did podcast today. I didn't expect such a tough game. Yo, our 4 guys who did it with it. Yo, wat is zo tijd is wat dagse game weer. Dit was een baie. Ja, dit was een baie harde game. Hoe veel is ek vandag? Ek was nooit so veel na 'n game sien maar. Ons wat dit net so laat sê, so hoe dit in die kompetisie gaan, so sterker raak die teams, die tougher raak die games. Ek net baie dankie sê vir julle vir hierdie game en die game het jou oë oopgemaak en dis die toernooi moet lig op pad. Baie dankie, dit was goed gedissiplined van alle kante af. Ons kan die Here baie dankie sê dat ek ons hier gebrand het passering gegee. Baie dankie.
It was a really tough game. We brought it up to them in front, but unfortunately we couldn't keep our discipline and we weren't clinical enough in our set phases, so that cost us the game.
We were actually looking for a win because that's going to make it so much easier for the next game that we're actually supposed to play. We're playing Hungry Lions, and as you guys know already, Hungry Lions is one of the top teams in the league. We played against them last year, exactly the same like we're going to play against them now, and last year we beat them. So I'm definitely going to take this with the boys and we're going to prepare for Wednesday's game. We need that one against Hungry Lions.
Ons het in die Cobras gespeel vandag en jy moet sê dit was baie tyd game gewees. Ons het nog nie so 'n tyd game in die kompetisie gehad nie. Ons het ook een verwag op hierdie oomblikie, maar die Cobras het bewys dat ons het nie sommer hulle kan hardloop vandag nie. En hulle het vir ons gewys dat hulle as 'n span wat gewen wil wees. Die veld was nat en dit was baie die manne kan nie hulle goed gedoen het wat hulle wou gedoen het. Ons moet baie tyd game vaste game gespeel het. Ons kan nie bal gaan dit nie want van die nat van die veld en die bal wat so nat gewees het, maar gou bly by die basic rugby.
Kondisie was 'n bietjie moeilik, maar ons het eintlik vir onsself moeilik gemaak met die foute wat ons begaan het in die wedstryd en so het Cobras alhoewel in die game ingekom, so ek dink ons het so 'n game nodig gehad vir die semi-final want sover het dit 'n bietjie maklik gegaan.
After a tremendous day of Vuka Rugby at City Park, it was now time to move to day 6. Unfortunately, the weather in Cape Town did not play ball and the field location was relocated to UWC. Day 6 would see some incredible rugby challenges between the Vuka Rugby kids. They'd be fighting it out for that coveted spot on the top of the log. Of course, the selections for the Gazelles would be made from the performing stars in the Vuka tournament. The day started off with the national anthem and was followed by a happy birthday song to Madiba. And everybody seemed to be enjoying the entertainment before the rugby action. Day 6 saw the fixtures as follows. It was the Blue Label Gladiators up against the Pop Predators, the BMW Crusaders taking on the UTI Hurricanes, the Flyer Falcons and the Southern Sun Mustangs, the UTI Cape Storms taking on the Hi-Fi Stallions, the Richmark Cobras against the MTN Hungry Lions, and the Share Africa Housing Chiefs were up against the Storm Force Highlanders.
Een baie goeie game. Ik denk my span het uitgekom om rugby te speel vandag. Al is een paar losgoedjes in die span geweest wat ons kan weer opgemaakt het op een volgende gelegenheid. Wat ik wil net die Cape Cobras sê, hulle het 'n goeie game teen ons gespeel. Hulle het goed teruggeveeg. Al het ons spoor geloop in die game. Hulle het teruggekom. Hulle het ons gewys om hoe om ons met 'n span te werk van die begin en tot die einde.
But the game went very well, but not as planned. But it was a learning curve for all of us. And I think the other team, the Stormers, they actually outplayed us in the second half. Fantastic tournament. I would do it every year over and over, just to be with the youngsters, because that's the passion of the game. I can really say for the future, we have a couple of Springboks coming out from this mega tournament.
The game, for me, it went very well, but the discipline, yeah, we can work on the discipline, but we took much contact and the game went well. We just kept the ball much in the forwards, and I think we played a very good game today. The tournament was absolutely amazing, and I just think that I can be able to be part of it next year again.
We left it late. We actually won one game. That was the last game today, which is actually brilliant. I'm very proud of the boys. They worked out throughout the season. Look, this has been our Craven week, basically. And you could see the raw talent that's here. And if this talent is being nurtured, some of these boys can go far. And I'm actually very proud to be part of this team. And I actually want to thank Western Province Rugby for this, for the chance to be part of this, for the chance for the boys to be part of this.
And while the kids were carrying on the rugby field at UWC after the wet weather had to move them from City Park to UWC, it's been a great Vuka tournament, but we took the opportunity to catch up with the legendary Mornay du Plessis. Mornay is from the Laureus Foundation and has had quite an involvement with the Vuka tournament for quite a while. Mornay, your involvement, Laureus and Vuka?
I started a few years ago. Barry O'Mani came to see me and put this idea that he had, or him and a few of his colleagues had, in taking rugby into a wider perspective and using rugby as a tool for social change, effectively what it came down to, and it fitted so beautifully into our ethos, which is exactly that: to use sport, not particularly rugby. But the Laureus Foundation, Sports for Good Foundation, now funds 100 projects around the world that all have the same ideal, and that is to use sport in some way to change the way we behave in society and for social change. So this was put to the trustees, and immediately we grasped it, and that is in fact how the Cool Play program also became involved, because the Laureus is not only about finding new Springboks or new Olympians or new medal winners, it's about actually making a difference to those people's lives. So we almost encouraged Vuka to go and look for a social element and life skills, and teaching these young guys the lessons from rugby, but implanting that into their everyday lives, and that's how the Cool Play program became involved. And it's a great program on its own, but now put together with rugby and with the Vuka Foundation, it's sort of blossomed into something I think that can be taken out into many other environments, not only this rugby environment. It can be used in education environments. It's a great tool. And it's work in progress. We're learning all the time, the people involved in this program. Today was great. This is like the Craven Week. I mean, this is the spirit here this morning is like the Craven Week of the Western Cape. It was just fantastic. Their badges, the sense of belonging. Dale Santon and I were talking about this issue of sense of belonging. It is so important. You know, if we're going to be competitive with the evil forces, we have to give these guys a sense of belonging. And I just look at the band that played here today, the marching band. They were so fantastic because they understood the discipline, the teamwork, and what it does for you, and being part of something. And rugby does that. Rugby is the best game for that. So we've got to take this game to everywhere.
Yeah, the game was tough, so we made a few mistakes here and there, mistake that cost us a lose. So our goal was to go to the finals, but unfortunately the team was good enough for us, so it's hard luck for us.
Very disappointed because we hoped today we were going to win, but the guys, they didn't do very well and they didn't play according to what they're supposed to play, what we did at the gym. I would like to say for all the teams, the winners and the losers, they are all role models. From where the communities they come from, they participate, it's very important. But for us, we have to work hard for the next year.
We zitten een beetje fouten gemaakt. Zoals die fouten kan, die gemaakt in die week, wordt nog niet geprikt is die week, maar op de einde van de dag kan ons ja, die code weer een keer zetten. Dus misschien ook, maar oefenen, het kan ons een heel grotere score opzetten. En we zaten definitief hard oefenen voor die semifinals.
Absoluut happy. Die tweede jaar wat ons nou in die semifinals speel, verlede jaar het ons gespeel, ons moet final gaan spelen, maar als gevolg van sekere politics wat ingemengd het, tot ons by die finals uitgekomen. Het was een goede game geweest, voor mij was het een goede game geweest en ik is jammer voor die Predators wat nou niet deur kon gekomen het.
Jesse, the third and final day of the league rounds of the Vuka tournament at UWC. Looks like it went pretty well. Good weather, very exciting.
Yes, started off a bit rough for me because we had to change the venue. But I would like to take this opportunity to thank UWC for making their facilities available. I'm actually glad for the support that we've got. The boys show that they don't only have rugby talent, they also have singing talent. So there's a few idols out there as well. Yeah, we strive to make it exciting, to make it lively for the spectators, to get everybody involved, to get a festival atmosphere going around, and this is what we achieved today. Today is the final games which will decide who's going to be the 4 teams competing in the semi-finals. But 2 teams have already qualified, being the Hungry Lions and the Highlanders. And then it's all to play in the green division, where the Cobras, the Gladiators and the Predators still stand, the Crusaders still have an opportunity to put their place in the semi-finals.
And now, after 6 days of Vuka Rugby, let's take a look at the log so far. In the gold division, it's the Highlanders in first place with the Hungry Lions in second, the Mustangs, the Hurricanes, the Predators and the Stallions in 4th, 5th and 6th positions. In the green divisions, the Gladiators came out on top on 19 points with the Crusaders on 13 and the Cobras on 12. The Falcons ended on 10 points with the Cape Storms on 4 and the Chiefs, unfortunately, on 0. The combined log looks as follows, with the Highlanders being the table top point scorers with 30 points, with the Hungry Lions in second place, the Gladiators in third place on 19 points, followed by the Crusaders on 13, followed by the Mustangs, the Hurricanes, the Predators, the Cobras, the Stallions, the Falcons, the Cape Storms and the Chiefs. So it looks like that into the semi-finals goes the Highlanders, the Hungry Lions, the Gladiators and the Crusaders. Don't forget to go and watch Vuka Rugby at UCT on Saturday the 21st of July. And join us again next week Friday when we look at Vuka Rugby. We'll be taking a look at the administrators, the officials and the organisations behind the scenes, those that have made it possible to bring about this amazing tournament. This is The Awakening. This is Vuka Rugby.